Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Good evening, YouTube. Here with you this evening. Got some quiet time. The girls have left, and they won't be coming back this weekend, as far as I know. So what I did was got out my old sketch program on Windows and drew up a wiring diagram for the bench. So this is my plan on how I'm wiring up everything to power the variac and the meters and everything. So I'll post that a picture of that right here. Boom. So now that you've had a chance to look at it, and like I said, if you want to pause and check that out, you can. It's pretty straightforward. You can see the batteries go through a relay that's energized when the switch on the variac is turned on, and the whole thing is has the master switch, which is the light switch on the and you know, nothing comes on until the light switch comes on. And generally I will keep, in fact I always will keep the variac off. I just practice I got into. I just don't turn it on unless I need to use it. And so, and I always turn off the bench lights. So that should conserve the batteries for a pretty good time, I hope. Again, if it doesn't work out and I start, you know, blowing through batteries pretty quick, then, you know, I'll have to change it to something else. But anyway, that does give us insulated, or isolated I should say, power supplies for those meters. So there should not be any problem with them, I hope. I'm going to do some testing. I'm not going to just hook all this up and say this is it. So I do plan to test it a little bit at a time with some low voltage, and you know, I want to make sure it's not going to do anything it's not supposed to. This, like I said, this new meter is a 10 amp ammeter, and it should be able to handle even the inrush of the light bulb. It's not enough to blow the fuse on the variac, so it should be able to take it. Like I said, most of these digital meters have overload. I don't know how the complete overload specs of it, but most of them say there's an overload indication on the meter if something happens. So, but again, I have a 200 volt AC meter. I only have 150 at the max out of that variac, so that should handle that. And again, the fuse in the variac is 4 amp, and I've got a 10 amp ammeter, so I shouldn't have any problems there. So the only thing I can see is a problem, and I think that's what blew the first one, was a short circuit. So if that doesn't happen, then we'll be okay. And I'm hoping that's the case. And just waiting now on my relay and my little battery clips to come in. And I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to put them in, kind of enclosure or anything like that, but I'll figure out something for it. It's not a big deal. But I just want to let everybody know how I've got this wiring figured out, and you guys can take a look at it, any electronics guys, and tell me where I went wrong. So I did post the same thing to the Antique Electronic or Antique Radio Forum, and we'll see what they have to say. They've always got an opinion one way or the other. So, like I say, you guys that have some electronics experience, take a look at it and see if you can figure out if I went wrong or if I did this right. So it was kind of complicated to draw and everything, but I enjoy doing stuff like that. It gives me something to do. Like I say, once the girls left, it was awfully quiet here. My grandson's at a basketball game or something, and it was pretty quiet, so I decided I'd, you know, do that. So that's what I did. You guys have a pleasant evening, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.